Hi guys, so today I'm again here with a cooking video, but it's not really cooking, it's making something in the kitchen. So I wanted to show you how to make a smoothie bowl. Very simple recipe. I don't really have a set recipe for that. I make it up when I make it, but it's usually the same ingredients, but I don't have a strict number on how much from everything, so just see and make it. But I wanted to show you what I put into my smoothie bowls. Yeah, I think they are very delicious. I eat them, I think, every day because they are just so delicious. So I wanted to show you how I make my smoothie bowl usually. Yes, it's very easy and they are very delicious, so you should try them. So as I mentioned, I don't use the same kind of fruits every time. I use those kinds of fruit I have at home. So today I went to the grocery store and they only had this kind of fruits. So these are frozen fruits and they are mango, pineapple, melon, grapes, yes, and some red berries. And normally I make the smoothie bowl with a berry mix, a frozen berry mix, but today at the store they only had this kind, so today I'm going to make it with this. And you can use whichever fruits you liked, so they have to be, most of them have to be frozen, but when you live at a country where there are a lot of fruits right now, you can freeze them yourself. I did this with some bananas. I chopped them up and froze them in a bag, so I use those bananas as well. And I have one really ripe banana and I will use this. That's normal banana, not frozen, and that will give it a little bit of creaminess and a lot of sweetness. So first I put in the frozen fruits because those have to be at the bottom, so the knife of the blender gets them at first. So first a good amount of frozen fruits, then the bananas, then I put in the one ripe banana that's really mushy. Ugh. But it doesn't look that brown on the inside, so I put in that. I don't like bananas on their own, but when you put it in a smoothie it's very good because it's a lot more filling than other fruits and it has a lot of sugar, so it gives it a little bit of sweetness. Next I have some dates. There are 4 dates and I soaked them in warm water, so I put them also in. They will give the smoothie bowl a lot more sweetness. Then I put in a little bit of, that's a powder that only has carbohydrates, so it makes the bowl a little bit more filling. And I put in about half a scoop. Sometimes when I make it with only berries, I usually put in a little bit of chocolate protein powder, or I put in a little bit of chocolate powder to make it more chocolatey. But I think for this kind of fruit, chocolate doesn't work that well. So now all you have to do is add a little bit of water. I will also add a little bit of juice. That's a juice from pineapple, orange and mangoes. And I think that goes very well with the other fruit that's in there. Gives it a more exotic taste. And my blender isn't such a good blender, so I have to use a lot of fluids so it can handle everything. But if you have a better blender, you don't have to use that much fluids. So now we have to do is blend everything together. So when it's blended well, that's the base of the smoothie bowl. Now you can also drink it as a smoothie as it is. I usually make a lot of in advance, so I put them into little mason jars and then I can freeze them And when I want to eat some as breakfast, I just put them out of the freezer the night before, and then they'll defrost a little bit and you can eat it in the morning. And I think that's a very good breakfast, or when you come out of school or work or university, you have a fast snack, healthy, you don't have to do anything. Only put it out of the freezer, and when you have something like this at hand, you don't eat so much junk food. So that now is I think it's a light yellow, orange, peachy color. So I have 1 jar of that. Really delicious, really sweet, perfect. And to the rest I will add a little bit of green powder. I think it's spinach and some grass powder. So I add a little bit of that. I think 2 teaspoons is fine. And then I'll mix it once again. So, and that's the ready product. That doesn't look that appetizing as the other one, but it tastes the same. It's a lot more healthier. So I also put that one in a jar. Now I have 1 jar with the green powder and 1 jar without. And I will put these 2 into the freezer so they can freeze and I can eat them whenever I like. And with the rest I show you how I make it into a smoothie bowl. So now I have a pretty yellow bowl and a lot of toppings I can use. And my smoothie. So I show you how I make the smoothie bowl. I only have some dry toppings and don't have fresh fruits because now it's February and there aren't that much fresh fruits. So if you live in a country where there are now a lot of fresh fruits, I would definitely use some of those as topping. I had pineapples and mangoes before and grapes as toppings, and they were very delicious. And I could also imagine that bananas, strawberries and raspberries would be very good. So here's my bowl. So first I put in the smoothie, which doesn't look that good, but it tastes amazing. Tastes like summer. So first I have some granola. And that's very good because it has a little bit of crunch and it's a little bit more filling. Then I have some coconut. It's also very good with the tropical flavor. Then I have a few chia seeds, a few raw cacao nuts. And lastly I have some goji berries, and I snap them in half so they aren't that big. They're also, I think goji berries have a very interesting consistency. They are dried but they are not hard and they are a little bit chewy, and I think the consistency is very cool. So that's the finished product. My smoothie bowl, which doesn't look that appealing because of the green powder, but trust me, it's so delicious and addicting and you want to eat them every day. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I would really appreciate that, and I will see you at my next video. Bye!